Welcome to Glowing Hour. I'm half the I don't think we say that.
No.
But I am half the podcast.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, wow, I love that for us. Still no intro for Glowing Hour, but I think it's fine.
I think I don't know if there ever will be one, you know?
It's just, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
So today we're talking about post-holiday self-care. But before we get into the topic, we're drinking a hot toddy mocktail.
Never had a real hot toddy.
Yeah.
Just to preface. But anyway, here you go. Yeah.
It's not as spice as I thought.
That bad. It's just like if you love... I'm going to throw up if I say
Screwball?
this.
Or no, what is it?
Fireball?
There it is.
It's great. Otherwise...
I didn't even think about that. Is that what they put in here? Fireball? Because that would be crazy. Then I think I would hate it.
I just can't with cinnamon.
Yeah,
I'm
you
also
don't like cinnamon.
slightly allergic, so it's like...
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll love that for
Get a little itchy throat.
this. Okay, then don't drink it anymore. That one sip is enough. Wow. Yeah, it is festive. I'll give them.
Yeah, it feels like if you don't drink hot chocolate, this is what you would drink instead.
Yeah, it's not savory per se, but it's a little.
I'm telling you, it's giving adult. It's giving grown up. The grown up drink.
This is what Dad's drinking on Christmas evening.
Maybe do they put whiskey in a hot toddy?
Probably. That sounds right. But who's going to bars and ordering hot toddies? They're making tea back there?
I don't. Wait, does
That's
a hot toddy
interesting.
actually have tea in it?
I believe. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Because that.
As a
But
bartender,
wouldn't it be hot? How is it hot?
It's true.
They microwave it.
Microwave. As a bartender, I would probably be a little annoyed if I got a hot toddy order.
You get it, all the spices.
It's also we drink tequila sodas here, sir.
Not tequila sodas. The
You know what I mean?
easiest thing possible. Maybe they love it. Maybe they live for the challenge of a
Fucking hopefully.
mixed drink.
Having to go to the kitchen and get literally
Cinnamon,
milk.
nutmeg.
I mean, it's tea.
Tea. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this drink, but if it's your cup of tea, literally,
Then
here you go. And
I
it
will
is
say-
mocktail.
it feels very good for you.
Mm-hmm. I hope this does things for me. Been fighting. Okay, let's talk about that. Literally, we're coming off the episode of Don't Get Sick.
Fighting a cold.
And I've been nonstop battling, avoiding sick people, avoiding getting sick.
It's just such an effort now.
It really, why is it so conscious? As kids, did we just get sick? And it was whatever.
And I think it wasn't as big of a deal because obviously COVID didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
But it was just oh, you're sick, it's fine. You're on day 2, you're feeling a little better. Okay, go and be around everybody and probably infect them all, it's fine.
Right. But now I'm I don't even want to get the flu. But also I get life has to continue at a certain point.
Yeah.
Because we were sick in the most recent time for ages.
The thing is I feel now as I'm getting older, it's also it hits a lot harder. I feel awful to the point where I can't do anything. I need to just be sleeping, and that's not real life.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a kid, you stay home from school.
Sleep.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You really miss almost nothing at all except social things.
Which felt like a lot.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway.
So post-holiday self-care, we just want to bring it on back to reality in a soft way, because the come down from holidays, we've talked about the come down from Coachella. That's so funny. We're so quirky. But the come down from the holidays, currently as we film this, it's not post holidays quite yet.
It's post one holiday.
Yeah, post Thanksgiving, and Christmas is coming in so fucking hot, but
so fast.
Besides the point, I think there is a definite come down, the excitement of Christmas for me, and just decorations, baking, all these fun things to look forward to, while we like to complain and be I'm so fucking anxious or whatever. There is a come down after all that build up, and then you're oh,
That was it.
It's just January now. Yeah. So yeah, that's one aspect of like literally having maybe not nothing to do because life does go on, but like no universal thing going on.
Yeah.
Like holiday parties. I think there's a tinge of sadness along with the relief, you know?
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I feel like there's like so much buildup that even just like seeing family could be really exciting. But then also like there's a reason we probably only see them a few times a year. I'm talking about some family, not all, you know.
So I'm not speaking for myself,
but
I'm just in general.
Like there's reasons to it, you know. It's a lot of energy, and like then all of a sudden it's gone, which is like, oh my god, that was such a fun time, but also
can't do it all the time.
Can't do it all the time. Yeah.
Oh, the food too. The come down of like food.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like two aspects of it. There's like the emotion aspect and then like the physical of it all.
Yeah. Like you just get thrown out of your routine sometimes, especially if you're traveling.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you're tired from traveling. Like you're probably getting sick because your immunity's down. You're around a lot of people also. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Your chances of getting sick are much higher because you're treating your body probably poorly.
Yeah, not eating right, not exercising,
sleeping,
drinking,
like too late.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And
you know what? We have plans to go out. And also we're just like outside and it's fucking California cold, but it's still cold outside.
It's cold. I'm chilly.
I'm cold and it's subjective, so don't worry about me. Yeah. I don't like the moving back into a regular routine. It just feels like such an abrupt shift. It's not kind. It's
so disorienting. Is the best way I could put it.
We're so dramatic, but like, are we not?
But like, it's hard for me. Too much fun, and then all of a sudden,
me
like,
sleepy.
I sleepy now. But then it's like, no, go back to work and working out and
right. Your resolutions, get to it, babe.
But that's the other part is like, Christmas comes or whatever, like, winter holiday you celebrate,
yeah,
and then it's like slap in the face. Okay, it's like, okay, eat all this food, have a really great time, enjoy yourself, and then obviously your fucking resolutions come in and it's like, bitch, get to work.
You had about 4 days to get it figured out after Christmas.
Figure it out. So
I mean, there's even holidays that go into the new year, I guess,
for sure,
you know. I haven't even thought of those because I don't celebrate them, but
there are some.
Stressful. That shit lingers.
Lingering.
I bet it's fun. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hate on anybody's holiday, but I can't imagine.
It's like, as much as celebration is such a fun and like exciting thing, I think the aftermath of anything like that, like such a high, turns into like a hard follow-up.
I mean, sometimes it could be for some people maybe like a hella relief. Like you're just like, holy shit, I get to go back to my life. Which, like, okay, I wish we had a different attitude about the holidays.
We don't know everyone's situation.
But like, right, maybe you're totally right and that's chill. But like, the beauty in it being like so fun. We're so like privileged. We're like, oh my god.
It is a fucking privilege.
It was so much fun and now I'm tired. But like, it's real for a majority, I think, of people. And also just like the money aspect too of spending all this money on the holidays.
Yeah.
If you got birthdays in January, you got anniversaries in January, don't do that. If you can plan ahead. Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm tired thinking about it.
Honestly, it's an exhausting thought.
Going back to like how we are privileged. I think about those people who like either have like a hard family situation, or I often think about like when there's like a lot of big holidays like this, I think about people who haven't come out to their parents and like have to go in between lives, and that seems really difficult. And I can see the relief of going home
and being yourself
again.
Yeah,
that's just hard. I mean, I have like ounces of that where like depends on who's there, step back a little or whatever, you know. I feel like if you can be like completely yourself with your family, that's such a blessing.
Yeah, I think there's so many layers to like holidays that we couldn't even
begin to crack into it.
Yeah, because we don't know, which is fine. Maybe someone else has a podcast about that. But this is just our perspective, I guess, of Christmas, if we're being real, because you don't celebrate anything else, right?
Yeah. No. And I celebrate Christmas Eve. That is my Christmas.
Right. There's also that too.
Christmas is my rest day.
I think was it Boxing Day? Is it the 26th? That's the 26th.
I don't know what that is.
Boxing Day. I don't know what it is, but
you
it's saying
it
calendar.
Again. I'm like, girl.
Hey Siri, what's Boxing Day? I don't know, but it's a thing and it's on the calendar. Maybe it's something bad. I have no idea. But yeah, okay, this is so random, but I was decorating the Christmas tree and I put on a playlist that was like Christmas, and Meghan Trainor says, like, basically, I don't want you to break up with me. Please at least wait until Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas.
Is it like boxing up Christmas?
I have no idea.
I need to know what it is. Oh. It's more so because, like, in the UK or in other, like, places of the world where there's, like,
time difference?
No. Where there's, like, servants and people who work for you. So, like, the rich people celebrate Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day would be, like, when the servants give gifts. It's second Christmas. Like, it's for the people who
second tier
are
people.
Secondary is what I'm getting from my search.
It's happening in Britain right now. Like, they're celebrating Boxing Day.
I don't know.
If anyone has insight on Boxing Day,
I'd love to know.
Let me know. Does anyone celebrate it or whatever?
I don't know what it means.
That's a weird one.
But anyway, so we just find it extra important to make sure you're taking care of yourself, because I feel like back-to-back holidays is just... I'm including New Year's into this, because I feel like it's so disorienting to go from, like, celebrate the fuck out of yourself to then, like, all right, time to discipline, you know?
Also, like, going out New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Like, I get anxiety.
It's not a good idea.
And then, like, I get anxiety more from, like, then moving into the new year, and I'm like, oh my god, I got belligerent last night. What a way to start your fucking New Year's, bitch.
No,
you know,
you're
like,
guilting yourself.
I guilt myself into it, and I'm like, you should just be working on yourself right now. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's fine.
For sure.
Time's made up.
Yeah. But it's like, I think the status quo is still there of, like,
you gotta
New
start.
Year's Day.
And you can still do something small, like hangover, anxiety aside. I think as long as you do one small thing for yourself, aka if you slept all day.
Yeah.
Period. I was resting.
I want to get to a point where, like, I have such a routine with, like, holidays of, like, post self-care where, like, you know, like, maybe after Thanksgiving, the following day, I don't eat leftovers. I eat something that's, like, really, like, fiber.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Inducing.
But kind of, okay.
And then, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm vegan, so, like, but I'm thinking, like, for other people, like, I drink bone broth, so, like, I don't get sick and things like that, right?
Oh.
And then, like, after Christmas, similar situation, like, before
Get the
Christmas,
body right.
like, hit the body right.
Or not body, but, like, immunity. And
yeah. And then, like, you know, New Year's Day, you're gonna be hungover, which not everybody, but I probably will be.
You know what?
Hitting it with, like, a nice bath that I take, a full shower moment,
yeah,
shit like that.
For one piece, I don't think there should be guilt about being hungover.
Everyone is
on New Year's Day. Ideally you're not, like, right? But we're celebrating, and if you want to celebrate that way, fuck yeah, do your thing.
You know what I heard someone say that blew my mind?
What?
Well, first of all, like, doing drugs in general is, like, the happiness that you get, like, on Molly and stuff is borrowed time from the following day, and drinking is the same thing. You're taking joy away from the following day to have it right now.
Gonna have to sit with that one.
Yeah, that one's a sitter.
I disagree.
But that's what a hangover feels like to me, and I don't want to have the connotation to it anymore.
No, get rid of it. It's not real.
My hangover is,
you can't borrow time.
You can't.
You had more fun than, who knows, you could have had a terrible day the next day. Who said there was going to be joy in that day? Nobody.
It's very unpredictable for me over here. So you're right.
So it was not borrowed because we don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah, but
I get the concept. I do.
Yeah.
But like also crazy idea, like a sober New Year's Eve, like really wholesome. We just make really fun mock. I'm not saying we have to do this year. I'm just like
we're really gonna be on the mocktail train for a while, aren't we?
I know, we're really killing this mocktail shit. I don't know. The idea of a wholesome New Year's Eve kind of sounds really fun and cute, but
maybe next year.
Yeah, not this year.
Maybe for 2025.
Yeah.
Maybe we can like do a cabin and be really wholesome and
a cabin? Then I really just want to drink. I'm just kidding. I could go
shoot
sober.
it into my veins, please.
No. God.
It sounded awful. I meant the alcohol.
Yeah.
Not any better, but
nothing else, but still.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bringing me to reflection.
Bringing me to a point where I'm understanding what the problem is here. And it's me.
Yeah, I think there's also the holidays brings, or post holidays brings, this like reflection period for a lot of things. And it's not even something that's like, okay, now you need to reflect. I think it's just things that come naturally, like, oh, I got in a disagreement with my cousin or my brother or my whoever, right? And then you start thinking about it like, well, maybe there's something I can do about this relationship, or maybe I'm just like realizing our relationship is at this place, or maybe I had a really good like connection with someone on the holidays and you're like, oh, like I love that we're growing closer, or whatever.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of like natural reflection that happens, and that's freaking beautiful.
It is. But if you're having that moment of not so beautiful, I would recommend talking to somebody about it.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably a therapist. Set up that appointment, sis.
Ideally, yeah.
Write down your notes of the things that happened and help yourself process through them.
Yeah. I'd say post holidays is like probably maybe like a very common period for therapy to start.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I've been needing to start therapy again.
Mood.
It's just, it feels like burdensome at this point.
Like, are you going to go back to your same therapist?
That's also the question.
It's always a painful one.
I don't know. I love her, but I also, actually, I don't think
Do you
I
want
will.
more?
I think I want more.
You want more from that relationship?
I want more from a relationship of that caliber. Like, I just, I'm
like, see if mine's covered under your insurance.
I just feel like I've done talk therapy. It was amazing. It really helped.
Oh, she doesn't do any other.
She does it, like, she shows you some techniques, but it's not very, like, she won't do EMDR with me or anything, like, that's specific.
What I mean, yeah.
And with that said, like, I think with talk therapy, I'm somebody who can analyze myself and my feelings. I'm so, like, self-aware.
You're like, show me how to fix this.
Like, to a point where, like, she would constantly tell me, like, you'd be really good at this job. So I'm like, for sure. And a lot of my like, the things that I would talk about at that time were, like, job insecurity. Like, I don't know what I want to do with my life.
Oh, so she was kind of trying to be like.
But she's like, you're really good at this because you're,
oh my God, what
giving
if
yourself therapy. That's so much schooling.
Maybe
I'll just, like, be a life coach.
Is it, though?
But I'm also, like, I'm a fraud.
They all are. You kidding me? Therapists don't know what they're doing either. They just have, like, just because they're speaking on tools doesn't mean they're using them.
I just feel like I would feel a fraud. Like, I'm thinking about even, like, doing life coaching, right? Like, I would feel like a fraud when I don't have my shit together.
So what? No one does. That's the point. Maybe that's your angle. Maybe that's the marketing of it all.
No one has it together. Neither do I, but I will help you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm really good at talking myself through what I'm feeling and, like, processing on my own.
So you need something deeper than that.
Yeah, no, I need something to help me, like, with the physical reaction that I have with all of this, like, these emotions and trauma.
Like, you can be like, I know that I'm doing this, but how do I stop it or whatever?
Or just fair. Like, how do I move it out of my body?
Yeah.
Like, I can rationalize it over and over and over and over again, but, like, it's still in me. Like, how do I get it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my reasoning. Sorry, I just scratched the microphone. That's my reasoning for wanting a different therapist. How did we get here?
If she's listening, hi.
Hi, miss you. I actually do. I love her.
Maybe you guys are friends.
Maybe we should be friends, but I think there's, like, a certain amount of time that has to pass before we're friends.
Maybe another year. See you next Christmas.
See you next Christmas, girlie.
Yeah, I think that's a like also another realization that the holidays bring out. Like maybe I gotta go back to therapy, or maybe I need to talk about this with my therapist or a therapist, like if you don't have one.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the holidays really bring about like the things that you have, and you know, the grateful part of it about it, but like it also could bring like the side of illuminating the things you don't have.
That part.
And that is the most haunting thing, I think.
Don't have and want.
And then also like there's like the pressure of having joy around the holidays, like so much happiness happen. But if you're not feeling it and all you can think about the things that you don't have, what are we doing?
Yeah. Like it's not okay. Like you don't have to like be happy. Like you don't have to fake it, or you don't have to do, but like wouldn't I feel like all things come in time, right? Like you can have moments or years or holidays, seasons that are just not as good as others. But for me personally, it just feels so much better to embrace the good sides in general. Like regardless of the fact that everything's changed for for my Christmas personally, and like the holidays just aren't the same. Like that's just a matter of life, is that everything's going to change.
Yeah.
And if I just sit and sulk about it and like am pouty and I'm like I wish it was like the old days, or I want to change it or whatever, then I'm just genuinely not enjoying what I do have.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's, for me, I'm like, I'd rather at least just lean in and be like, how can we make this joyful for me? Like, I'm not saying push all your fucking
shit aside
or like onto other people. Like,
yeah,
we need to do it this way so it's joyful either, because that's not fun.
No,
it can't be forced, but also for yourself, find what like makes something feel joyful. Like for me, it's baking. So like if I'm going to an event, I'm gonna want to like be the person that bakes something, and that brings me joy. So like I think just finding the small things that bring you joy in the holidays, and then moving out of the holidays and being like, you know what, I have gratitude, but also like maybe I reflect on that person or that moment, and I don't need to do that again next year.
I think try to find like the biggest, like the small ways that will create the biggest peace for you in the end. Fuck the joy, just, you know, peace is what you would need most of all.
What is it? Hope, peace. What are all like? Why are those Christmas words?
Peace, hope, and love.
Noel.
Noel.
What is that one? Just
name, no?
Is it biblical?
Yeah, Saint Noel, I think.
Saint Nick. Saint Noel. Yeah, he's probably a saint, right?
He's a saint. Look at it.
The way we don't
Saint
know.
Noel. Who is Noel in terms of Christmas? Noah is another word for Christmas, the Christmas holiday to celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Noel is another name for Christmas?
I guess it's not a person.
Oh. Synonym.
Synonym.
What the fuck? Noel. Why? We need to listen to some more Christmas music. I was gonna say Christian, but I didn't mean it.
Noel derives from the French word, or the Latin word, birth. I don't know.
Okay, I could see it. Okay.
I don't
Connecting
know.
dots. Jesus, but he wasn't born on Christmas. Isn't that like the biggest misconception of Christmas?
No, because like he was born on Christmas.
Oh, he was.
But some people account his rebirth as his real birth in April. They think he's Easter. They think he's an Aries, but he's a Capricorn.
He's a Capricorn.
Jesus is a Capricorn.
Jesus is definitely a Capricorn.
He like did shit.
Like my dad and my grandma were born on Christmas. You can't take that away from them.
You can't take Jesus away from them.
You can't do that, okay? Anyways.
This episode is weird.
This is just a good old rant on the holidays, and just hoping that you're doing well post-holidays.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that I think can quickly overwhelm us as people. And hopefully you do everything you can to not feel overwhelmed, or just let yourself and then let it go. Be like, I'm overwhelmed.
Ultimately, like, yes, the holidays about family and love and, you know, all that, but at the end of the day, like, make sure that you're doing okay. Show up when you can, show up like fully as yourself, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, hopefully your Christmas day goes well if you're listening to this pre-Christmas. And your other holidays that you might celebrate, hopefully those are also going well. And your new year. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Literally not Christmas Day, but Christmas week for us. Yay.
Oh my god. I'm exhausted, I think, this year from the holidays. I have like a lot of Christmas spirit right this year.
You had.
I have.
Oh, have.
But I'm just so tired. I don't know why. I feel like after the holidays, my butt is going to be kicked into the bed for days.
Maybe. And maybe you need that. Maybe you need a good old couple days of rest. Yeah.
Well, anyway, have a great holiday season. Obviously, we'll see you next week, post-Christmas.
Yes.
But before the new year. So I'm not going to say any Happy New Year's yet, even though I just said it. Anyway, we'll catch you guys next week. Have a great holiday season, and yeah.